Hi, we're here at 2013 CES in the Lenovo Lounge. Gavin here with Kevin. Hi, Kev.
Hey, Gavin, how you doing?
Good. We're taking a look at the ThinkPad X1 Carbon Touch. You guys know X1 Carbon. It was one of the rock stars of last year for us. Carbon Touch came out real late in the year, and we're going to show this to you today along with something special that's an accessory, and it's the ThinkVision Touch Mobile Monitor, a wired or wireless mobile monitor. So Kev, start by telling people, maybe just backing up a minute and reminding them what the X1 Carbon Touch is.
All right, so I think a lot of you will be familiar with our X1 Carbon. We've done an unboxing on that as well. So we added touch to that, essentially. Things changed a little bit in terms of the specs. We had a 18 millimeter lightest 14-inch Ultrabook in the world. We are still the lightest and now the thinnest 14-inch touch Ultrabook in the world, but we did have to go up to 20 millimeters to fit the touchscreen in. And we added just a little bit of weight, about 0.4 of a pound.
It also remains the coolest and the most minimalist.
Right, absolutely. Also the only Ultrabook in the world so far that's been certified for 8 U.S. military mil specs.
Just saying. There's a reason there are ThinkPads in space, right?
Right, exactly. Right, so as you can see here, we've now added touchscreen, so I'll just give you a little preview of that. You know, we've got our standard Windows 8 gestures, if I can fly in from the side here, change screens, go back to the start menu. So this is going to be a premium Ultrabook, $14.99 for business users. I will sell them to anybody, but it is targeted at the business user community, adding touch to our existing X1 Carbon design.
This is a CEO laptop, if you ask me.
All right. I can live with that.
Right on. And then, again, we've got something hooked up to it that extends the value and that brings it to another level here, right? What do we got?
So what, some of you may be familiar that in our portfolio for the last year and a half, we've had something, the ever so lyrically named ThinkVision LT 1421 monitor that was just simply a USB 14-inch external monitor, no touch.
It was named out of our random name generator.
Exactly, and it went really well because what we found is there are a lot of people, more than you might think, who are used to having dual monitors at work, dual monitors at home, and when they go on the road, or they may be road warriors who go from office to office to office, they really like the functionality of having an external monitor, being able to expand their desktop out and see more things at the same time. Email on one, web browsing on the other, the game on one, email on the other, whatever.
Hey man, we're here at CES for 5 days and I'm working out of my hotel room, so I'd kill for one of these right now.
Yeah, exactly. But with the introduction of touch and the advent of Windows 8, what we thought, and it seems to be going over rather well, is that people would like to do one of two things. Either add touch in an economical way, a cost-effective way, I guess I should say, to an existing laptop that didn't already have touch.
Okay.
Or if they had invested in one of these nice spiffy-doo X1 Carbon Touches or one of our other touchscreen notebooks, on an external monitor, they'd want to have touch on that as well. So hence the ThinkVision Touch mobile monitor.
And so you can either mirror what you've got on your main screen on the extra screen, or you can have a separate image on there, obviously, right?
So let's see if we can get both in the shot with Joe here, all right? And let me go over here and pull up something like Sketch, okay?
You want to tell us about the display while you're booting it up there?
Yeah, this is a 13.3-inch, 1600 by 900 IPS display with Gorilla Glass.
Okay.
Right? And it does come, as you said, in wired and wireless models. This is the wired model, obviously. Only works on USB 3.0 and only works on Windows 8.
We were talking before the video shoot, and I was saying I can't imagine that I've ever heard of a wireless touch monitor, and then I was like, except for tablets, but it really is interesting. It can essentially function as a tablet that's connected to your PC almost.
It can, and as a matter of fact, I'll kind of skip ahead in the story here. Got a stylus as well, an actual true digitizing, not capacitive, digitizing stylus. So this works, I'll tell you what, let's do this. All right, little tic-tac-toe. I'm going to use the pen on this one.
All right, I'll use it.
Now you go O on this one.
All right. I'm pretty sure I need to block you.
Yeah.
You almost fell for that.
Yeah.
Good Lord, man.
I'm really actually bad at tic-tac-toe.
And I win. Nice game.
Right. Point being, the two are obviously mirrored one to the other, so there are certain use cases for collaboration, being able to have two people work on the same thing at the same time, draw, collaborate, whatever, or just simply use it to show your display to a larger group of people in a meeting room, right? There's also, however, the ability, as you would expect, to extend the monitor.
Okay.
Right. So now we've got 2 extended screens, and the way Windows 8 works is I can go over here, pull in. So now, if, for example, my laptop that I own does not have touch, I've now got a secondary display that I can lay down flat and use as my touch screen interface for my tiles-based interface.
Sure.
And then I've got my traditional desktop over here with my keyboard.
You got 1 foot in the past or present, and 1 foot in the future. That's
Exactly.
nice.
So we think this is pretty compelling, interesting. Not to descend too deeply into marketing copy there. I actually just think it's pretty darn. It's just pretty darn cool.
I think it's cool
right?
too. It's one of those ones around the office that people are craving right now. I think. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Well, thanks, Kevin. That's the ThinkPad X1 Carbon Touch, along with the ThinkVision LT1423P
Touch mobile monitor.
Touch mobile monitor. I just wanted to throw that in there from the random name generator. Thanks very much.
Take care.
Care.